Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good afternoon, and good afternoon. I have to do all three. You know, I forget for a moment. I forget for a moment. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Elias Patras. I am an intuitive motivator and joined every Monday with these amazing, phenomenal co-hosts of mine. Go ahead, take it away.
Hi, everybody. I'm Laura Wooster. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in the Boston area. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. Everybody who might be joining us brand new to this, or if you're a regular, you come by all the time, thank you for your support. And we really enjoy checking in with you guys every Monday and just offering some guidance and a little chat to start the week out.
A little chat. And what are we chatting on, everybody? You might want to know. It's Mystical Monday Musings. That took a lot of practice this morning. Took a lot of practice. So, welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's see who's here. Hello, Gail, Michelle. Good to see you. Maria, hello. Jean, hello. Mandy, good morning. Thank you. And good afternoon. For those of you on the East Coast, thanks for being here once again, everyone. And I can't believe June 30th.
I know.
June 30th.
Yeah.
This month literally flew by. I mean, I don't know. It just was kind of one of those crazy things. But
sure is. It really has been
anyway,
crazy month.
So guys, if you are new, thank you, as Laura said. Also, if you have a question for us, please put it in the comment and ask your question. We're going to give you our weekly insight in a little bit. And also, thank you. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channels, please do. Mandy put them in there. So thank you, Mandy. Hello, Lily. Good to see you. Me Spark. Hello. Thank you for being here. And there was something else I was going to say. And it totally, welcome to 60. It's gone. Just gone. I have menopause brain. It's just like, yeah, paused and gone. It's just done and done.
Totally can relate to that.
Something about June, and I'm like, it's June, it's done. July coming up. Yeah, no, it's gone. It's gone. What do you got this week, Laura, for our reading?
Okay, so a lot of times I pull from this deck.
Yeah.
But a really good friend of mine sent me this deck. It's the same one, but it's
cute. Very cute.
Thanks for sending this, Elias.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's just, I love this little mini deck. It's so cool. I just literally just opened it up. So
mini decks are good because, I mean, yeah, it looks like you have big hand. I just have Greek sausage fingers. I mean, I have a smaller hand. They're just, look, it's like waka waka waka. I mean, they're really, floating, right? So I'm constantly bloating in my hands. So anyway, but they're nice because they're good for our hands. And then also, ladies, you can put them in your purse. Very easy. I put mine in my backpack. It's just really simple. Yeah, simple, easy. Hello, Chris from Iowa. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I'm going to be using today the soul coaching from Denise Lynn. Lately, it's been the go-to. There's a time like where it's like for several months, I focus on one and then it moves through. But there are times where I just feel like, don't you feel, Laura, where you just have to, like, this one is really speaking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do the same thing. Hi, Tina. Hey, Tina. So what do you got today?
All right. So first of all, I want to, we always talk about the inside of these decks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever showed this one. Maybe I did. Guardians of the Four Corners, Mother in the Earth, Father in the Sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now.
That's nice.
Love that intention. So it's always good to look on the inside of if you get some of these more modern decks, if you look on the inside, you can see these beautiful intention settings for pulling a card. So I'm going to pull one right now. Good morning, Lisa. Hi.
being here.
Everybody, and Chris and everybody. So the card I pulled today, Sage, be devoted and committed. Beautiful card. Look at that.
Fascinating.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Fascinating.
So just when this card comes up, and like before, I usually pull from this larger one, but I love these little ones. This is a reminder to stay focused on your spiritual practice, whatever that may be, because our spiritual practice is what keeps the boat steady. So no matter what's happening in the world, no matter what's happening around you, not to say that you can't feel emotions, appropriate emotions for what's going on in your life, whatever may be happening, or to disregard how you're feeling. But spiritual practice is more meant to keep us steady so we can see the true picture of things and to keep us moving forward and to find solutions and to be present for not only for yourself, but for yourself, your loved ones, and others. So spiritual practice is not spiritual bypassing. I just want to say that that's a big thing right now. I think that's happening. People are just kind of la la la, spiritual. Let's not pay attention to what's going on either right there in front of you or otherwise. So this is about studying and staying true to who you are, true to your own ideals and what you feel is true for you or what's true for you, and also to be present for others in a very helpful way. So what do you have, Elias?
I love it. I love it because it's great.
Oh,
My team kicked in right away. Let me just tell you.
Bing. Yeah.
Look what I got.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's why I'm like,
That's right. I knew there's something up there.
Really, really think about what Laura said. And here's the interesting thing. And I kid you not, everybody. This morning I was like, okay, I'm going to ask Laura a question because we try and do a little bit of education when we're talking, so it's readings, it's education, and some laughter if you like to choose to laugh along with us. But I was, when you said commitment about spiritual practice, I was going to ask you, Laura, what do you do before you start reading? Is there a practice that you do before you start reading? And yeah, go ahead. And I'll tell you what I did this morning.
Oh, no, tell me, what did you do?
So this morning I was like, you know what? I have not smudged my office in a week or two. And I'm like, I'm wanting to redo some of not these bookcases, but the bookcases that nobody sees here on the side, because I see it all the time. And I want to redo it and definitely have to dust. But I want to redo it. And I've got like a bunch of paperwork here on the floor because I have to go through it. So I'm like, let me smudge. And shameless plug.
I was going to say, I know someone who has some really great smudging spray.
And I use a smudge it spray.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you that just set a different vibe for the office space. I vacuumed. John usually runs the Roomba in here, but I was like, he's not here, but it's not the best. I don't really like it. Doesn't get like really, because 2 dogs, I mean, it does pick up, but I want to make sure that it's really good. So
it's good for maintenance, but it's not good for deep cleaning.
Right, yeah. So I ran the vacuum and then I smudged and I sat down and I just felt, I don't know, a little more grounded, a little more clearer. So what do you do when you do that?
Just similar things. Like I might clear my desk before I get ready to work. Like you said, just kind of clear the space. Burning incense is wonderful. When I do in-person readings, I burn some incense. It sometimes sound can really help elevate a space as well. There's a CD. Yeah, I still do use CDs. I have a CD that it's like metal bowls, so and sometimes just leaving that in the space to kind of clear it and energetically, because energy is vibration and frequency, so it helps to clear the space. So you don't have to actually burn anything if that's something that you're not comfortable with, or health wise you can't do it, or you're not allowed to in some spaces. But yeah, there's so many ways to get grounded and to kind of set the space for preparing to work. So.
And my one office space in Chicago, they didn't want us to, no scented candles, no incense. Did I sneak in a few sprays here and there sometimes? But the lady next to me could always smell when even if I sprayed just 4 little quick squirts. She's
Yeah.
like, "Are you burning anything in there?" I'm like, "No." She goes, "Oh, it smells so lovely, my cologne." And I said, "No, I did." And she goes, "Well, very scent sensitive." So what I started doing was
Yep.
I just in each of the corners. So there you have it. There you
That
have it.
works. That
So
absolutely works.
so we do have some questions. Sandalwood burning. Oh, that's nice. That's good too. That's good too. Michelle Cran says, how are my ancestors guiding me? How are my ancestors guiding me?
Cards on that. And Mandy just said, I needed that today. I was just thinking how I needed to get grounded, centered, and focused.
Awesome. Yes, Robin called, your mother called, your kids called, the dog called, everybody called. So just okay. Go ahead, Laura. Sorry.
All right, Michelle, here's a card for you from the Angels and Ancestors deck. So Winter, take care of your needs. So it's a reminder to take care of what you need the most right now, because you can't move forward unless you're taking care of your needs. So hopefully that makes sense for what you're dealing with this week. Take care of your needs. It's interesting. It says Winter.
I like it. Yeah.
You
So
get your conditioner fixed.
maybe
Right? In some places. Oh my goodness.
it's gonna be 90 today. 90 in Washington.
Oh wow.
Yuck. Michelle says I still have CDs too. Me too. Good morning, Dana. Thank you for being here. Mandy says that's what I thought. And thank you. So, Michelle, light. So there, your ancestors guiding you towards lighter things, guiding you towards kind of like what Laura was saying, really uplifting you, shifting the energy. So when you're feeling heavier, they're guiding you towards the light, towards the lighter things, lighter aspects. And I'm hearing like like when the fireworks go off, and then especially those cute little ones, and they make the little crinkle 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 sound, like that sound. Sorry, not good at sound effects. But I can do a turkey, but that wouldn't make sense. But would not make sense at this time. But it's like couldn't that be horrible? Yeah, that's how they're helping you. So
Where were we?
it's the end of the month, people. It's the end of the month. And I have no conditioner in my hair. You could tell. Look at this. Like humidity. It's like an automatic SOS pad. I don't know what happens. All right. Aren't you all glad that you joined us? Right. Okay. Back to our regular schedule program. There she is. Good morning, Ginger. Thanks for being here. Chris, hello. Kelly, good to see you. Sparklers. Yeah, good answer. Good answer. Sparklers. That's it. Chris has a question. Oh, Michelle says I have a tuning fork that I use. Great. Guys, you have to forgive us sometimes on Facebook and YouTube. Like the comments, we have to scroll down and then scroll back up again. I don't know why they don't automatically pop up. It's kind of interesting.
Tuning forks work, and I'll share a story in a little bit about tuning forks. Yeah.
Okay. Chris says my nephew has court on Wednesday. What do I need to know for myself that day?
Okay, what do you need to know for yourself? Okay, so it sounds like you're being a support system for your nephew. Okay, so what do you need to know in order to help support your nephew? Yeah, nice. Okay, look at this beautiful yellow solar plexus, sun, enjoy success and happiness. So what this is this is a reminder to hold the vision of what you want the outcome to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not to wear rose-colored glasses and ignore the other potentials. but to hold the vision for what you want. That's the challenge in the world a lot of times, and sometimes it's easier than others depending on the circumstances. Is we are fully capable of holding in our vision what's for the highest and best of everybody. We have that ability to do that. Doesn't mean you ignore what's true either. You actually acknowledge what's happening, not denying it, but also holding the vision. So this is what the ancestors are asking you to do, is to hold that vision for the outcome that's for the highest and best of everybody involved. So hope that helps. Elias, what do you have?
On that same order, peace, really to remain peaceful in your heart, to keep that peace and light within, just going in and knowing, Chris, that you're really truly holding space. And I know you've been on the retreat, so you kind of know what holding space means. For those of you that don't know what holding space is you are supporting. You're not doing anything to fix. You are just allowing the person to do the work they need to do. And you're kind of like, think about it this way. You're the fence around the playground. So you're just holding that support.
Beautiful.
Gail says, how can I best protect my friend from users?
Oh, that's hard. It's hard to watch when you have a friend that's being, in that position. And okay, so let's see how can you best protect your friend? That's challenging. Because you want the best for your loved one, and it's like, oh my gosh. Drum. The drum card comes up, dream and journey. So this is a reminder. It's like, okay, what comes to mind. It's funny when this card comes up. There's like different images that come up depending on when I pull it. But if you've ever done a journey with a drum and you've had to follow the beat of and just kind of focus on the beat of the drum to kind of get into that meditative space. Today, this card for you is be the drum for your friend. It's to show what it's like to set up, to mimic for that friend in your own life what it is to set up proper boundaries with others, how to respond to people who might be maybe overstepping their boundaries, to show in your own life how you're doing this. Not necessarily to lecture your friend, but to show it, to live it, to portray that in real time. So this is a reminder to do that, and not that you're not doing it, but just to show that, to mirror this for your friend. And every once in a while to step in and say, is there a way that you could have responded to that differently? That's my best friends when I'm dealing with something and I'm having an issue, said, is there a way you could have responded to that differently? And that's what best friends do, is like, is there something that you could have done differently to respond to that, or something you can do differently? And that's what you can do for your friend. At least that's what I'm seeing here. What do you have, Elias?
So it's interesting because one card popped up and I didn't know how to interpret it, and I asked for another card, and it totally makes sense. So Gail, it's going with what Laura says as well. Look at this. So beginnings. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, beginnings of what? Is it mean starting something new, or what does it mean? So then I asked for more clarity and I received leadership. So when you put these two together, it's like you're not fixing, right? You're not, like Laura said, you're not fixing, but you're leading to show them how to begin with their journey. So you can say, a suggestion would be, you could say to them, I'm noticing this. Would you like advice on that? I don't like to see my friend being taken advantage of. I see it this way. And again, this is just a suggestion. I see it this way. In that situation, I would go about it this way. What feels right for you? So really asking them, and as Laura said, guiding them, drumming your own drum, but then hopefully they'll pick up their own drum beater and start beating their own drum and getting with the vibration that's right for them.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
set the pace for your friend. Absolutely. My friend Mary Lee's on here. She's one of my best friends, my dearest.
Hi, Mary Lee.
Medium and intuitive in the Boston area. Hi, Mary Lee.
I like it. I like it. Thank you for being here. And my friend Patty Cobo, Patricia Cobo, good morning. Good
Trisha.
morning. And Michelle, also thank you for being here. I have to show you something, Laura, real quick, just because it's here. Patty does soul paintings, and I really wanted her to get take something with Joe Shield because just fascinating. So she looks at the energy and she does
Oh, wow.
like these really cool pastel chalk soul paintings. So this
Ooh.
one was done right before my divorce. And it was just, she talked about everything that she was getting. So super cool. So
Wow, beautiful.
thanks, Patty. I didn't, oh, and look who's here. Delora.
Oh, Delora, you're going to love living on the North Shore of Massachusetts. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's going to be
Am I going to pronounce this wrong?
Gloucester.
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 Gloucester. My
Gloucester.
Midwest accent would say Gloucester. Gloucester.
Gloucester.
Gloucester. Okay, great. Is that where you're going? Is that where she's going?
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Gloucester's beautiful. Yeah, it's a lovely live on the coast. Yeah, you're going to love it. Oh my gosh.
To be able to feed the seagulls. Right? You guys have seagulls.
Husband sails off the coast of Gloucester from time to time.
And then we can go ahead and go, feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag. I'll stop it. I'll stop it. But the stuff is in my brain. Tuppence, tuppence, tuppence the bag. Okay, I'm done. Shout out. I know, pretty, right? Can I get a card for career life path?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. First, for Delora too. Just a quick.
Delora, I'm so sorry.
Magic. unlock the magic within. There you go. So this is an invitation for you to start living the life you really want. And obviously, you've been very busy moving. Everything's been impossible for you to do that. So now this is the time for you to step into the life you really, really want. Unlock the magic within. Very simple, straightforward. Boom, there you are. What do you have? Compassion. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I love that card. That is beautiful.
Yeah. So compassion to yourself, Delora. Don't forget that. Don't forget. Loyalty to you. And I just got a hot flash from that. Loyalty to you. Oh, God. It's menopause business. I'm telling you. Right. It's like
my world.
yeah, hot and then cold and sweaty, then hot. I'm telling you. Welcome to 60, everybody. Hooray, thank you. Okay. Okay, we're going back now. Can I get a card for career life path? Okay.
Let's see, Patricia.
Have you ever done the human design? Have you ever done that? Do you know what it is?
No.
I don't know anything about it either. Someone's like, "Oh, what's your human design number?" I'm like, life path number? Oh, no. It's
really?
blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, so I looked it up. I'm like, I do not have time to take this 30-minute quiz. No, thank you. Anyway.
Something new. Let's see. So,
Excellent.
Okay, so there was something about, Patricia, card. Card for career life path. Oh, yes, I see it. Okay, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Interesting. Card life path. Huh. Correct. Now, if I was sitting with you, Patricia, I would dive into like your aura colors and all that stuff kind of brings that all to the surface. So, but the card that I pulled, the Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Okay, so there's times in life when we choose a career that we're choosing it for practicality, finances, things like that. All right, so things to make our life a little easier financially. I'm curious if you're considering a lot about your career path. Is where can you find the peace? Where do you find peace in your heart and mind with it. Sometimes those things can be the same. Sometimes they can be very different. So this might be just a little gentle reminder to say, okay, look at the practicalities, but also look at what's going to bring you peace in your heart and mind. So what do you have, Elias?
You two have a blessed day. Thanks, Ginger, for being here. Good morning, Juliet. Shelby, welcome. Thank you so much. And there's somebody else that's new. Patty from Rhode Island. Thank you for
I know who Shelby is.
Thanks for being here.
Hi, Shelby.
What I have, I'm
She's
so sorry, Patty.
like my daughter. Shelby's like my daughter. She's like my daughter.
Sweet, yeah. Super sweet. So for you to know, Laura and everybody else, Patty was, I was Patty's clinic instructor back in Chicago when I taught massage. So, and Patty and I have co-facilitated a retreat together. She was the officiant for my wedding. I was the officiant for her wedding. So super cool. So Patty, you know that I love you dearly, but I just have to say, as she was saying arrow, all that went through my hand is shoot that poison arrow through my heart. That poison arrow. Boom, 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 boom.
I love the 80s. Any lyrics from the 80s I can remember. I can't remember what I ate for dinner yesterday.
But because I graduated high school in 82.
Oh, God.
Courage. So here's what I know about you. What I know about you, Patty, is anything that you've done, you always get in that boat, and no matter if it's rocky, no matter if it's smooth sailing, you always do the best. And the courage that you have to do this next leap is just like your next step up. It's your like, I feel like you're being there's like a transcendence happening, like there's a in your future, right? So it's just there's something in your future, darling. It's like it's like you're just about to get that next. They're showing me like more unpeeling of the onion, but you're emerging forward. So don't ask me what these visions are. I'm calling them the menopausing visions. So that's what I'm going to be calling. I got another hot flash. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
It's the energy. It's the energy.
It's the energy. See what happens when you smudge your room, everyone? You get hot flashes, just letting you know. Okay. Thank you. I've been working on my piece, prioritizing it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Patty. We would have to go one more. So sorry. There was one more. There was Patty, and there was no, we're right. Patty and Patty. All right, Patty from Rhode Island.
Okay, so just a card. No, nothing to focus on. Let's see. So I'll just go with the card. Oh, and Shelby, I just want to let you know, if you're still watching, I have 2 of these decks. So one of these is going to be yours.
Whoop, whoop.
Next time I see you, Shelby, I'm giving you this. All right, there we go. All right, so let me see. All right, Patty. What does Patty need to know for the week? Oh, something just literally popped out of the deck. All right. Oh, the winter card comes up again.
Interesting.
Care of your needs. That's your most immediate focus right now, is what do you need this week? Very simple, very straightforward. What do you have, Elias?
Inspiration. So what inspires you, and take it to the next level? I think that's what this is all about. For many of you, it's like, how do I go to the next level? What do I need to step into further into my power? And I don't mean power from an ego place, but your personal power. How do you step into your personal power? Thank you. Dana says she has a cure for my hot flashes. Thank you so much. Let's see. Did I miss one? Shelby.
Yeah, that's Shelby. Yeah,
that's Shelby.
Pull one from a small business this season. Okay. Yes. I know what she does. She's a very creative being. So she's an artist of sorts. So
very cool.
Yeah, she's selling her beautiful artwork. Okay, so what do you need to know?
Fascinating.
Oh, nice. Love you, Shelby. Okay. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. So it's a reminder to, if you're passionate about this, which I believe you are, which I very much so, that continue with that and can find what really fires you up, and let that be your guide.
And beauty. Isn't that interesting? Your fire, your passion, your beauty. Just keep on creating those things that inspire you to create the beautiful things that you do. I mean, I'm lucky if I could do a stick figure. And that's, that when it's like when I learned how to type, I got so excited, you guys, when I could type the word the really fast. I don't know why. It was so exciting. I was like, oh my God, I did it. Like, I was like, oh, wow. So when I could do a stick figure and it actually looks like something, I'm pretty excited about it. So continue. Let's see. Do we have time for one more? We do. Hello, Cindy. I have so many challenges right now that I know are leading me into my ultimate purpose and fulfillment. I love a card. I would love a card.
Okay.
Hello, Christine. Thank you for being here.
Okay. So let's see. And I'll share my quick story after about,
Yes.
about tuning forks and things like that. So
Patricia says, it's me. Sorry, I brought the heat. Thank you for the hot flash. Thank you.
Great teachers learn from spirit. Oh gosh. All right. You're not going to like, well, you can, we'll see. All right. Great teachers learn from spiritual experience. Oh my gosh. So this is a little reminder of the obvious here, that sometimes the most challenging times and the things that are the roadblocks to what we really want is where we're learning a lot of the things we need to learn in order to achieve what we want. So just remember that. I mean, it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating. It's hard to embrace those challenges and go, oh, I know I'm learning something from this. You can be angry, you can be frustrated, and you can, be disillusioned at times. It all comes with the process. Okay. But just remember in moments when you're feeling a little bit more grounded, after feeling the emotions that you need to feel about it, to say, okay, what am I learning from this? What am I learning from this? And how is that going to help me move forward towards what I'm looking to do or be or whatever, or experience? So Elias, what do you have for her?
So it's kind of on the same note, voyage, right? You're on this voyage. And I'm going to add something. I don't know what's happening in my brain today. See what happens when you smudge stuff? Everything gets cleared up. But the song that's coming on in my head is a message that do you know, I forgot the beginning lyrics, but put it on the Ritz. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, right.
Another 80s song that was
80s song, right? But if you think about it, anything that comes up, any of these challenges, any of these things, if you keep on feeling like you are doing your best, you are putting on the Ritz, you are putting on the Ritz, you are present and fully in, and you are on that voyage to just keep going. And I think sometimes when I know I'll speak personally. I know that when challenges come up, sometimes I know, as Laura was saying as well, it's supposed to be that lesson that teaches us. But instead of doing this, I can go from this that way, and then I spiral into a rabbit hole. Putting on a Ritz is like, I'm going to put on my best. I'm going to be present, and I am moving forward, and I'm enjoying the ride. You bought the ticket, right? And just enjoy the ride. Oh yes, and young
Frankenstein.
I know. Because in my head, I'm like,
I was waiting for that. Oh my God. I was waiting. I was like, why?
You're never going to see any other kind of readers like this, everyone. I just want you to know. Just want you to know.
Oh, God. All right.
I think I was dropped a couple times in my head when I was a child from my birth mother. She's like, yep, don't want him. Boop, whoop, whoop, look, he bounces. Okay. Sorry. Oh Lord. Lily says, I just want to thank you to you both. All these messages were for me this morning. I'm so grateful. You're welcome.
Yeah, really,
Yes, enjoy the ride even when it's bumpy.
yeah.
Even when it's
It's
bumpy.
challenging more at times more than others, but we'll
Thank
get
you, Delora. When you're blue and you don't know what to do. When you're blue and don't know what to do. There you go.
like
That's it.
everybody who tuned in today had no idea that you would be doing a young Frankenstein impression.
That's what we're going to put in our new YouTube videos that we do young and 80s songs. That's what's going to be
80s
it.
songs, yeah.
What do you got going on, Laura? What's coming up?
I've got a demonstration of mediumship next week in person at Circles of Wisdom on the 11th, with Duncan Sue, and he'll be there. And I haven't worked with him yet, and he's a wonderful, wonderful medium. Everybody's gonna love him. So come check him out, and that will be next Friday, a week from this coming Friday, the 11th, at Circles of Wisdom in Methuen. So
He has such I don't know, the picture of him is just
yeah,
such calming energy.
yeah, truly, yeah, he's got that essence. Yeah, absolutely, very calming.
Please hold everybody. There we go.
Thank you.
Doesn't he, guys? Doesn't he have this like calming energy about him?
Yeah, come see Duncan.
Yeah. And there's the other things. There's one more, and I didn't get to put that on there. Sorry, Laura.
That's
But
okay. No worries.
there you
Okay.
have it.
Thank you for sharing that. What do you have coming up?
What do I have coming up? I have the retreat in July. There's 2 spots left. That's in Mechanicsville, Iowa. And then if anybody's in Atlanta, Georgia, I will be in Atlanta, Georgia, doing readings. Messages from above is what I call them. It will be on Tuesday, August 26th in Alpharetta, Georgia. A friend of mine, I can announce this, a friend of mine just won the Mrs. Georgia America pageant. So
Oh,
she'll be in the Mrs. America pageant. Representing Mrs. Georgia. So super cool for her, Paige Ewing. Congratulations, Paige. And I will be there on the 23rd and the 24th doing private readings. If you go to the event, you get a discount on the private readings. So there you go. Thank you.
Mandy, for sharing that.
For doing that. And Dolores funny. Elias, the musical. You're funny. You're funny. So
sound healing. I wanted to address that really quickly. So I'm a pretty grounded person, right? Even though I do this work and I understand energy is everything and I like proof, right? I like proof of seeing that something actually works. So many, many years ago, it's probably 10 years ago now, I was doing a psychic fair. And there was other things happening at the same time. There was like energy healing going on in the next room. So but a lot of people who have worked with me know I see auras. So and that's a lot of times the things that show up to me right away as soon as someone sits in front of me to do a reading. And so I was at this place. I was 15, 20-minute readings, just kind of going through. So one of my clients sat down, my next client, to have a reading. And as soon as she sat down, her aura was unbelievable. It was just like the clearest aura. It was beautiful. It was just like, I'm like, do you walk through life like nothing actually bothers you? Like, it was just so clear. And just gorgeous white, beautiful, bright light. And I said, and so my words to her basically were, I'm sorry, but I read auras and your aura looks amazing right now. And she said, oh, well, I just stepped off the tuning fork table over there. So there was someone doing tuning fork healings. And she literally had just popped off the table and came over to have her reading. So I didn't know that. And I wasn't aware that she had just come from an energy healing. So it just goes to show that immediate response of an energetic field was truly there. So pretty amazing.
I like that's
so
really cool.
sound healing is a real thing, so
it's the forks, the bowls, all of it.
yeah.
Sound has such a high vibration. We're not even
Yeah.
like, think about it. Look what Laura said about those songs from the 80s. I mean, that takes us to a different place. It lightens our mood, even though it's music, it's sound though. And there's something there's a feeling that goes with it. And I think there's just so many things that we're not aware of, but try it out, guys. Try it out. We are here every Monday. We want to wish you all a happy 4th of July. Please take care of your fur babies because, you know, those fireworks. I am home every July 3rd, 4th, and 5th, turning up the TV volume, turning on music at the same time, and turning on fans, so to try and drown out as much as I can. But poor Willow sits there and shakes, and Harry's okay. Like maybe for the first 15 minutes, and if he keeps on going, then they're both like stuck to me like Velcro. And I've tried everything. So
Yeah,
take
I
care of your
understand.
fur babies.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to watch them go through that because they do truly panic. Yeah.
Well, we are here every Monday. Thank you all. Thank all of you for coming. Please tell your friends, and remember, like and subscribe to our YouTube channels. And next week, I have a feeling that there will be a little bit of a surprise. Not even Laura knows it. There'll be a little bit of surprise next week. So make sure to tune in. All right. Thanks for being here, everyone. And remember, trust your intuition. Take care. Be
Have a
well.
great week, everyone. Bye.